Hello everybody, welcome back to the CrumbleCast. Today we're talking about movies. This is episode 1, The Shining.
Right, yeah, so The Shining. Classic movie with everyone's favourite, Jack Nicholson.
Yes.
Who doesn't love Jack Nicholson?
Jack Nicholson is really, the big orange shirt is probably one of his greatest moves ever.
One of my favourite moments in film history is,
Yeah.
when he wore that shirt. That's in the movie, right?
I don't believe it is, mate. I don't think so. I don't know why Stanley Kubrick would leave in the orange shirt, but doesn't really fit the character, you know.
Well,
film was meant to be enjoyed in very specific ways, so.
What was your favourite Jack Nicholson moment?
Jack Nicholson moment. There's so many. I by far believe that The Shining is very good. It's not exactly his best movie. I think the Adam Sandler one that I can't quite remember the name of is my favourite.
Well, I'm saying, in The Shining,
In The Shining.
In The Shining. Best Jack Nicholson moment in The Shining.
And like at the very end when he's frozen and can't.
Well, in terms of acting, I don't... Is that a real Jack Nicholson?
I don't know.
Is that a Jack Nicholson
Stanley Kubrick was a very interesting man, as he famously said, you take a picture of the picture instead of something else.
He said that?
He said that. He said the first part at least. I don't know about the second part. But I do quite enjoy the iconic Here's Johnny.
Oh.
It
That's
has...
from The Shining?
Of course it's from The Shining, mate. Where do you think it's from?
In Star Wars.
Star Wars?
Yeah.
Who would be named Johnny in Star Wars?
Have
you ever seen Star Wars?
Well, when Darth Vader and...
takes off his mask? What are you talking about?
No, when he's, he's fighting Luke, right?
And he says, "Here's Johnny."
Yeah, it's a classic line. And
Mate, have you ever seen a film before?
Well, I've seen Bridge Kids. I've seen Notorious Straight D.
Well, those are the classics. I think everybody's seen those.
Everyone's seen those.
But it's just the way that Jack Nicholson, that is, really puts, emotion into his
performance.
Into his performance, yes.
The way he sort of sniffles and crackles and rubs his teeth together, kind of...
I would say the acting itself, but okay, yes.
The way he was swinging that axe,
Yeah, it had all the emotion behind it. It's something you don't see in actors today, like Chris Pratt,
Chris Pratt, don't see modern actors swinging axes around.
Chris Pratt, he's a very dull man, I'd say.
Sort of, he played Sonic in the Sonic movie.
No, he didn't. He played the other one, he played Mario.
Mario?
Yeah, Mario.
Mario? I thought that was, what's his name?
Lou Albano.
Keegan-Michael Key.
No, he played Toad in Mario.
Toad?
Yeah, the ill guy with the mushroom head.
Oh, yeah. Right. Well...
Mate, have you ever seen any... I guess you have seen the classics, like Dogtown.
I love Dogtown.
I really enjoy the performance of Don Cheadle in The Shining.
Don Cheadle did a great job in, what do you call it, Ocean's 12.
He did do a great job in Ocean's 11.
Did you know, and this is a real story, did you know he wanted headline credits on the poster, and they said no, so he's not in the credits at all?
Really?
Yeah.
Why did he want to be on the poster? It was just a shitty side character.
He thought he was as good as,
Danny DeVito. What's his name?
Yeah, Danny DeVito, Jack Nicholson.
Jack Nicholson, yes, movie. He's also in that movie.
Logan Paul.
Matt Damon.
Yeah.
Matthew Damon.
Justin Bieber.
Justin Bieber, of course, yes.
Dream.
Yeah. When have you seen any movies with Dream in it, bloke?
Well, the kids like it,
The kids do like it. We are 32 years old, both of us, of course.
Yeah, just, middle-aged British gentlemen.
Smoking pipes and drinking gin.
Drinking some, having a pint.
Having a pint. A Scottish pint.
Well,
surprisingly enough.
Back to The Shining, though.
Yes, yes, of course.
Favourite Jack Nicholson quote from The Shining, right?
I like it when he says, "I'm going to kill you, my wife and child." I thought especially his performance in that scene was very...
I thought that was a pretty brilliant scene too.
It's just the way his eyes look, you know, you can tell he's...
You can tell he's really serious about it.
You can tell he's serious about it, yes. You can tell he's been at it for a while, you know.
Right.
Yeah.
I liked the...
Yeah, what about you?
I liked when he said red rum. I thought that was pretty good.
I thought that was pretty good too, because it's like murder backwards. It's very interesting.
I thought that was pretty smart. I heard Jack Nicholson actually improvise that. I heard he made that up.
I heard he improvised about 80% of the entire movie.
Really?
Yeah. He's the only one who did it.
Did Stanley Kubrick actually do anything?
I don't know. I think he grabbed a camera and just started recording Jack Nicholson being a real person. That Stanley Kubrick is the guy who made the Hulk.
Really?
Yeah, and
I
all
thought it was a Chinese guy that did the first one, you know?
No. I mean, he like designed the Hulk.
Really?
You know, yeah, Stanley Kubrick.
Kubrick is behind Hulk.
Yeah, he made Spider-Man. He made
the
Iron Man.
Amazing Hulk. Yeah, that's a good question.
Hulk.
Why is he the Amazing Hulk?
No, he's the Incredible Hulk. He's the Amazing Spider-Man.
Are you sure it's not the other way around?
Yes. The Incredible Spider-Man sounds quite weird. I don't know why he would be amazing or incredible,
it is
though.
Definitely the Amazing Hulk. What are you talking about?
No, it's the Incredible Hulk.
No.
Yes. I've seen Ang Lee's Hulk with Edward Norton about 64 times in my life.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking. The Chinese bloke.
Yeah, but he directed that. Stanley Kubrick.
He did a good job.
Designed the Hulk in
tank.
1962.
How old is Stanley Kubrick?
I think he's dead.
He's not alive.
Oh.
Are you being serious?
I don't think so. If I had to guess.
What's your favourite Amazing Hulk quote?
I'm the Hulk. Probably.
I liked it when he said, what's it? You're not going to like me when I'm mad.
I like when he says, I'm always a bit tilted, am I? And then he jumped off into the green mode and then he punched the thing.
I like when he said, you're hot to Black Widow.
Yeah. I like it when he said, I'm a professor now. And he wears the funny little glasses.
I like when
do you know when he eats the taco with B-Man?
B-Man?
Yeah, Ant-Man.
I mean Barry B. Benson, that rotten American movie.
There's rotten in it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Probably on Rotten Tomatoes, you know. Everything
Probably.
On Rotten Tomatoes is.
Well, our reviews
rubbish.
are on Rotten Tomatoes too.
Are they?
I believe so.
Why are they on there?
You know, they call us the new Roger Ebert and the other guy. They don't remember the name of.
Ebert?
Yeah.
Who's
they
Roger?
would like give the 2 thumbs up, 2 thumbs down.
Oh, the classic television show.
Yes.
In the 80s or something.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
yeah. They'd
who said
review
that?
like The Labyrinth or something.
Who said that? Who called us that?
I did, but I don't know. I think it's gonna catch up. So.
Who? Like just you?
Yeah, just me. And my mum said it too. So.
Well, there you go.
Yeah,
Your mum
exactly.
says it, then it must be true.
I mean, of course.
Yeah.
If more than 2 people, if more than one person said it, I mean.
Yeah. Best, Shining, right?
Yes, back to The Shining. Why is it called The Shining?
You know, that's a good question. Yeah, it might be, Jack Nicholson's got quite shiny teeth.
That's true, because when he does the Here's Johnny, you can see his teeth are real big
Hand me
eyed.
that DVD case that
Of
you
course,
have.
yes.
Let me take a look at this. Yeah. I mean, I suppose they're a bit shiny. That could be it.
I think I remember in the movie, it does a little ding sound effect when he does that, and there's that little, like, star thing. It's edited quite nice, I'd say. They used a...
They did that?
Yeah, they did a,
Stanley Kubrick.
They used a tween on that.
A tween?
Yeah, so it's a film term.
I guess I'm not as much of a film buff as I thought.
Well, mate, when you've only seen the notorious Straight D in Dogtown, I think that might be true.
Well, I mean, you know, you don't have to watch Star Wars just to be a film buff. I mean,
That's true.
come on.
But it is a classic,
I
no?
try to avoid mainstream, oversaturated content. I try to really dig deep, look at
That's
the
why
bottom.
you like Delgo by...
I love Delgo, and I love Dougal. Great film. Did you know Butch Hartman worked on that? Yeah, the bloke that's...
Did he actually?
Yeah. He,
Butch Hartman, I quite like his stuff. I like when... I wanted Ever Oasis to come out, or whatever it was called. Oasis to come out.
I love his... I follow him on X.
Oh,
He's
the Everything app. They got everything on
Yeah.
there.
You know, have you heard about this new show? It's called... I think it's called Norm of the North.
I've heard of it now. What is it?
It's sort of like an old gentleman.
Check it out.
Sort of a old kindly bloke. I think you should, yeah.
Really? You think I'd like it?
Sort of an old bloke sitting on a chair.
Uh-huh.
And
Much like that we do.
Some other bloke walks in and he's like, "Hey, what you doing?" Mm-hmm. And he scratches his ankle and he's like, "Oh no." And then like Elon Musk shows up and he's like, "Hello."
Elon Musk?
Yeah, it's a bit strange, you know. I thought Elon Musk was in the...
Does he act in it? Does he say anything?
I think... maybe?
Really?
I'm not sure. I watched it like a day ago, so I don't remember. To be completely
Do you
honest.
remember from a day ago, mate?
I don't
You've been
know.
drinking too much again.
Look, I don't...
This big bottle on the ground, you drank the whole thing. I saw it yesterday in the fridge.
Listen,
Come
it's been
on.
hard, alright?
Come on.
Ever since my goldfish died, it just hasn't been the same.
Fine, I'll give you that.
I watched The Shining. Well, okay, I didn't really watch it. I'll be
Think-
honest. I've never seen The Shining.
I've never seen it either, so... Yeah.
I mean, okay, back to The Shining.
Yes.
Favourite song from The Shining?
From The Shining.
I quite liked it when they used, do you know the Beach Boys?
Yeah, yeah.
You know that song?
I saw them yesterday
Kokomo?
at the beach.
It's like a little... You know,
Kokomo.
it's like a little...
Kokomo, you mean?
Yeah, Kokomo, sorry.
Kokomo.
It's a little jingle.
Yeah.
You know, they used... I think
From
that was in The Shining.
I like it when Jack Nicholson, after the Here's Johnny scene, burst into song. And you had the little, like, solo piece, and he's like, I'm Johnny.
He gets on the piano and he's
He gets
like,
on the piano. He
Johnny,
puts the little top hat
Johnny,
on
Johnny,
the...
Johnny.
He uses the axe as like a cane,
Yeah.
and he's like doing a tap dance routine. Yeah, Johnny,
Yeah,
Johnny,
and,
yeah.
Gene Kelly comes in.
Yeah, and Frank Sinatra.
You know, the Italian folk.
I think it's really interesting. It provides a deep insight into his character. He sings about his father. He sings about his wife, his
His
child.
deep lust for, what's her name? Zendaya.
Yeah, Zendaya.
And then Dream comes in.
Yeah, Dream comes in and he's wearing the mask still. This is before he took it off.
Right.
I think this was after he put it back on, actually.
Oh. He put it back on?
Yeah, he put it back on.
Well...
Too many people were saying he looked like the troll face, and then he put it back on.
Really? The troll face?
Yeah, the
You mean that sort of meme?
yeah.
The white...
You could call it that, yeah.
The white face?
The white, it's got the big teeth. Do you remember the Flash games about it? Troll Face Quest?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, what's that called? Raise a Duck.
Raise a Duck?
What's that game called with the duck? And you sort
Duck
of...
Life.
Click... Is that it?
Yes.
The duck with one eye?
Yes,
and one leg?
Duck Life, yeah.
Yeah, I remember playing that.
I remember playing that too.
On the computer.
What's, Dream, yeah. Dream's performance in this movie was very good.
I mean, I love the part when he and Stanley Kubrick were acting out Hamlet.
I thought that was interesting because you can clearly see Stanley Kubrick's inspiration from Shakespeare.
Oh. Yeah.
I'd say Jack is much like Hamlet.
hang about.
Yeah.
Look at this picture. What's that woman's name?
I don't know. Wendy or something.
What's the actor's name? Shelly Duval.
Shelly
Duval. Well, I heard she actually married Stanley Kubrick's
Really?
son. Yeah. Afterwards, after the movie.
Oh, Gene Kelly Kubrick.
Yeah, exactly. Gene Kelly. He did the thing with Dream.
Right.
Sorry, Jack Nicholson.
Yeah, it's the music number with Frank Sinatra and Jack Nicholson.
Yeah. It's a pretty good...
Yeah, I did like Dreams.
Hang about. Scatman Crothers?
Really?
You mean, skibbity bobbity boobity boo? Like the guy? You know.
Skibbity bump 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 yes. Or the
No,
skibbity...
not the singing toilet that all those little kids are all
stupid ass little kids like the skibbity toilet.
Oh, you know, he sort of says, I am the scat man.
Yeah,
I like to sing.
He made
Scat
the music.
Man, it says Scatman Crothers. Crothers?
Wow. That's crazy.
Didn't know that. Favourite Shining character?
I do quite like Dream's character, Barney. I think Barney is my favourite character.
Yeah, Barney was quite good. I liked...
It was very interesting to be wearing the FNAF Mr. Hippo shirt the entire time throughout the movie. But besides that, I think Dream's performance is quite well.
Yeah, it was quite good.
You know, what I like about his performance is that he doesn't just get the big scenes down, it's the little things he does too, you know?
The little smiles.
The little reactions, the smiles, they're quite realistic.
He timed, you know, you're sort of refreshing my memory now. I remember reading that Stanley Kubrick was standing behind the camera with a little bell, and he would ring it when he wanted someone to do the smile thing, like the ding, like sort of.
Oh yeah, like Jack does, yeah.
So like it's you know live and Dream. I remember he nailed it every single time.
Because he always has the same angle of his face.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He always does a. You
know. Yeah, Barney, I don't know, I think he plays a quite pivotal role, because, you know, after the musical number, and after he hears Johnny, he grabs the axe and breaks it with his hands,
and he's
like,
stop
go!
Fighting!
He says, stop fighting! Wendy, go, get out of here, mate! And then Jack Nicholson and him kiss, and then everything is good after that.
I was not expecting that part when, you know, they turn out to be lovers.
Yeah, gay lovers.
That was quite a turn.
Green lovers, even.
Yeah, green. You could say that because Barney wears a green pants and, you know, Jack Nicholson.
Well, there's green skin, too, which I think was quite weird. Barney.
Yeah, that was interesting. I suppose they didn't have to make him look like, he's sort of, what's that game called? Terraria?
Yeah, he looked like the Goblin Tinkerer from Terraria.
Yeah, he's
a bit more green.
His little avatar, you know, he's like a little green sort of fellow, you know. Dream, he's
yeah.
Dream.
Oh, yes, I see what you mean.
In that game he likes to play.
Yeah, Terraria, yeah.
Sort of.
Trove.
Or Trove. It could be Trove or.
Cobalt, maybe.
It could be Cobalt. It could be maybe Scrolls by Mojang. It could be, I'm not sure, Train Simulator 2009.
It could be Roblox.
Could be Roblox, yeah.
But yes, he was neon green, and then there were green lovers at the end, which is why Jack Nicholson gets covered in cum.
Right, yeah.
Right.
He goes out, right, you're right, at the end of the movie, outside.
What do you think that all means, really?
He's covered in cum at the end.
Yeah.
And he's like...
What does that represent?
It plays a sound, it's like... You know? Remember that sound?
Yes, I do, yeah.
I mean, maybe it's meant to represent that love can be a violent emotion. And sometimes you can get frozen up in your lover's cum. Maybe that's
You
what...
ever been drunk off your arse? It's a very good point, mate.
No, I'm pretty clean right now, actually.
Really?
Well, the sangria's empty and...
That's true. You haven't gone out in about 2 days.
Yeah, I don't really get out too much, you know.
Well, you don't have a job.
My goldfish died, so
that's true.
It's been hard.
I was at the meat packing factory yesterday.
Right.
Going to the freezer. Who do I see?
Who?
It's fucking Freddy.
Freddy?
Yeah, Freddy the fish.
Freddy the fish?
Yeah, from the little point and click game. Freddy the fish is hanging up.
Oh, you mean like Putt-Putt?
Yeah, like Putt-Putt.
Yeah, I know.
He's hanging up on the meat rack and I'm about to go serve him to somebody.
What?
I know.
He's dead?
Yeah. They killed him.
The media said
They didn't
nothing?
cover him. No.
The papers had nothing to say. The daily paper. The Sun.
The one single paper.
Yeah, the one paper that we get every day.
No. Have you seen the Paperboy recently, though? I haven't seen him.
Put on some pounds.
Really?
Yeah.
Can he even ride a little bike? Doesn't he ride a little dog, though? What is he going to do?
Little dog?
He rides a little golden doodle everywhere.
Like Dougal?
Yeah, like Dougal.
Like a Dougal sort of dog.
A Dougal sort of dog, but if it was a real dog. But it's really small. It's like 2 feet tall. And he rides it throughout the neighbourhood.
A dog that's 2 feet tall?
Mm-hmm. Like standing on all fours, 2 feet tall.
Don't you think that's...
1 metre tall.
Metre?
Yeah.
Well, we're on the EU.
I guess that's true.
2 feet tall?
But I'm saying if he's overweight now, how is he going to ride on
Are you talking about my feet or your feet? Because my feet are pretty big.
My feet.
So your feet are pretty small. So it's a pretty small dog.
Yeah, but he used to ride on it, and now he's getting older and he's getting fatter, and I don't know if he's going to do it anymore.
Well, maybe we'll have to talk to him.
Maybe.
We could,
We could give him that old scooter I have.
Ah, that's a good idea.
The one we put flames on 12 years ago.
You haven't used that in quite a while.
No.
I remember that when your granny gave that to you.
Yeah, my granny gave that to me in her will, and it was very strange because she specified also to make sure there were compartments for the alcohol on it.
Alcohol? I think it was, weren't they batteries? Like, you
Oh yeah, batteries, yeah. She made sure I had a sidecar for the mechano though. That was strange to me.
A what? For the what?
The mechanoid, the droid,
Oh,
the robot.
The sort of robot, yeah.
Yeah. She loved it. It would take care of her in the later years. It was she programmed it to like get drinks and such.
Really? Like a sort of, like they do in, what's that movie called? Starts with an S?
Star Wars.
Right, yeah. Yeah, Star Wars. You know.
Yes.
The one with, Johnny Skywalker.
Luke Skywalker, mate.
Right, yeah.
Yeah.
Same thing. Yeah, they got the robots, the sort of slaves, and they roll around, and they're like, "Hi, Gav, you want some to drink?"
What do you think happens in these movies? Like, what's the plot? Can you describe it to me very briefly?
What movie?
Star Wars, the one.
Yeah, well, you know, I've seen them all, so,
Okay, yeah.
you know,
Just the first one.
first one, Luke.
Yeah, Johnny.
Are you sure? Yeah, Johnny.
No, it's Luke, mate.
Are
You're going downright crazy.
Are you sure?
I'm sure.
It's not Johnny.
I'm pretty sure. Well, ask the paperboy next time he comes by.
Hang about. You're pretty sure.
I'm almost, 98% sure that it's Johnny.
Are you?
Oh, that's Luke.
Have you watched the Star Wars
I
movie?
have watched the Star Wars, yeah.
Are you sure?
Describe me the plot and I'll make sure that
Okay.
I've seen it before.
Johnny, or Luke, he sort of lives on this place. It's like, I guess, a planet? I'm not sure, honestly. And,
What else would he live on?
What did you say now?
What else would he live on besides a planet?
Well, it is called Star Wars, so maybe he lives on a star, but, you know,
Okay, fine.
methinks that, you know, a star, you know,
Too hot for him to...
you know, I know my science, right?
Yeah.
I mean, you and I both know he would get a sunburn if he
He
lived
would get
on a star.
a pretty bad sunburn,
He'd have to leave pretty quickly.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, obviously that's ridiculous.
Of course.
But, you know, it's a war.
Just very briefly, what
Right.
happens in the first movie alone?
Johnny has to fight in a war against Darth Vader.
Okay, yeah.
And, you know, there's some robots and, isn't there like a dog or something? Like
A dog?
brown dog.
No, that's Chewbacca, mate.
Chewbacca?
Yeah, Chewbacca.
What a
He's
bloody
like
strange name
7
for a
feet tall
dog.
and he's like
Hang on.
man-shaped.
Hang on, my feet or your feet?
Your feet.
My feet?
Yeah.
Well, that's a bloody big dog.
No, he's not a dog though. He's like intelligent. He just can't speak English.
Not sure what you're on about. Yeah,
Alright, yeah.
That was a good discussion about The Shining.
I think so too.
Classic film that most young folks don't know
Fantasy.
about.
Give it out of 10 real quick.
Most Jack Nicholson fans agree it's the
I'll
best.
give it a 7 out of 10. What do you
Yeah.
give it?
I give it a probably like a 3 out of 4.
Okay. 75%.
You know, most people
You can give it a 70, so...
most people don't know not Jack Nicholson. Well, most people don't know Jack Nicholson in it, but also Dream.
Also Dream, his debut role, actually.
You know, most people
Very
don't
good for his
know how
debut
old
role.
he is.
Alright, mate.
Yeah, right.
We'll see you next time.
Right.
We're going to be
gotta
talking
get
about
back to-
Up with Carl Fredrickson, and goodbye.